So, why am I in color? Because sometimes I like to change things up a bit. And honestly, I had something really cool that I wrote, and I put on a post-it note when I was at work. And I lost it. I was gonna do a little video about that, not about losing it, but about what I wrote, and I can kind of remember it, but I'm not gonna try and drudge it out. What I am going to talk about is, you know, there's just some life happenings. Or actually, kind of one of the reasons I sort of pulled out of the, indie publishing scene and as a publisher, and why I pulled out, how even just as a contributing poet for the most part, and why I decided to switch gears. I mean, one, I was kind of fucking tired of it because, my story had been published a multitude of times, and over 300. But what happened is, just so today I got scammed. I got scammed on Instagram. It was kind of funny, or I didn't get scammed. Someone tried to scam me, and they're like, "Oh, I love your reel," and blah blah blah. Send us this post, and blah 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 in a message, and then they're like, we have all these packages for you to sign. You'll be famous, and yada yada yada. And I thought about the previous video I made in color about creating a scene. And I think that's, you have these scammers here because there's that fucking toxicity. And yeah, I'm going to get a lot of fucking people pissed about this. But there's a lot of toxicity in the poetry scene, particularly in open mics. I don't know. There's a lot of gatekeeping personally in the local scene I'm involved in, which is why I don't go to a lot of things. And it's pretty much the same middle class fucks shoving their nose up each other's asses, telling each other how great they are, and they try not to say anything too offensive. But then there are other people online, and then they're like, well, get involved in our scene, or you're not like, you're not like almost an artist unless you get involved with their particular scene, or unless you're doing what they're doing. They're like, oh, do you just want to get published on blogs? Do you just want to stay in your room and write or make videos online? And I'm kind of like, well, what if people want to just do that? What if they're just sick of fucking dealing with B cluster assholes in public? That's perfectly fine to just do what you want in the privacy of your own and make it public. I mean, it's not invalid. I mean, the people who want you to get involved in their scenes, I kind of feel like, yeah, maybe you guys are being, I hope they're doing it to be inclusive, but I also hope they're not just, a bunch of fucking narc-tards, who are like, yeah, I'm going to create this great scene and look at all the people, I'm collecting people. I'm building this movement, and I hope it's for like altruistic reasons, not some fucking vanity project bullshit. Like, oh, I'm the great working class poet. No, you're not the great fucking working class poet. That you fucking created a scene and you fucking ostracize people. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking meandering here, but I thought about like that, someone tried to scam me so I'd be famous because I think there's that hunger to be known beyond that your own, like, I don't know, your daily work routine and shit. And you can just do that on your own and all that. I don't know. I think what I'm getting at is I've been going through a lot of a lot of healing. First it comes through self-reflection, shadow work. You can get the healing, and then you can start the whole self-love thing. And you don't really need to belong to a scene. I'm not saying don't fucking avoid it. But, just be happy. Doing what you want. Just do what organically flows for you. Okay? And, yeah, because I see these scammers out there. I'm not talking about the dudes setting up open mics. I'm talking about, like, this fucking weird shit where people are like, we'll promote your work, yada, yada, yada. If someone's coming to your fucking account randomly, like, oh, do you want to be famous? Yeah, that's pretty much fucking scam. Because if they're that desperate to go from account to account, that's a fucking scammer. And they don't really have any clout, I guess. And you know, yeah, I don't know. Just do what you want. Don't let anyone, any internet personalities, make you feel bad about yourself. You know, express yourself the way you want, where you want, when you want.